Still in Abuja, Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, has urged African military leaders to invest in modern technology such as artificial intelligence to combat terrorist groups, just as the first African Chiefs of Defense Summit is holding in Abuja. Now, to give us more details on this event that is happening live, we have our correspondent Sagir Ibrahim, who joins us from the venue of the event. Sagir, thanks so much for joining us. Calls for investing in artificial intelligence. I must ask, do our military have artificial intelligence?
Africa's military convene here under this roof with an intention to develop frameworks that they use to strengthen Africa's security apparatus and address the myriad of security challenges that the continent, has been bedeviled by. Of course, artificial intelligence and the need to invest in artificial intelligence frameworks form part of the conversation. But of course, it went beyond just artificial intelligence to, of course, developing, a holistic framework for the continent to speak with one voice. This particularly was the call by the Vice President who represented the President of Nigeria here at this summit. And if I could just quote him really quickly, he said, "Security is the foundation upon which progress must stand," and then called that Africa must build a framework where its defense apparatus speaks with one voice. Of course, Amina Mohammed, the Deputy Secretary-General of the United Nations, was also here as well. She delivered the keynote address, among which she called for collaboration among Africa's militaries. She also called for investment in all of the apparatuses that is necessary to address the issues, whether it is the investment in tactical training, whether it is the investment in the development of artificial intelligence framework, and generally for Africa's military to unite in order to tackle these issues head on. But then to speak more on this, I'll be joined by Ben Garba. He is the CEO of DGI here. If you just quickly walk in here with me, sir. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us on the news.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure.
Yes, you're among many stakeholders who are here today, but then I would like you to speak to us as to why you think that a convening such as this is so important.
This is extremely important. This is like what you would call it the holy grail of activities. Africa needs to come together. We need to discuss our security challenges. We need to discuss our security challenges together. We need to discuss our problems. And there has not been an opportunity like this for everybody, the heads of the defense agencies, to come together and have this conversation. This is the first time that this is happening, so it's extremely welcome and valuable.
Okay, so many would say that a platform such as this provides an opportunity not just for Africa's defense chiefs alone, but for also many others who are within the value chain like yourself. So can you speak to us as to the opportunities this provides you?
Okay, so prior to now, a lot of our support systems have been coming from outside Africa. Technology has been coming from outside Africa, equipment has been coming from outside Africa, and there's an ever-increasing need right now to be self-sustaining. Africa to have its own self-sustaining solution, a solution that we can call our own, that is homegrown, because most of the technologies that we've been using have not been developed specifically for us. They are tailored for the larger world, and most of the climes in which they've been, Western climes in which they've been developed. But we're using them here, we've been importing them and using them here because we don't have our own homegrown solutions. So this opportunity, this collaboration, this whole exercise provides an opportunity for us to hear firsthand from the end users what are the challenges they're having in the fields, how are the equipments that they've been importing relating with actual implementation and work in the field, what can be done to modify. So we have a lot of R&D guys here, we have a lot of research and development guys here who are participating in this stakeholders event, engagement. So it's a huge opportunity for the forces and innovators, business people who are within the ecosystem.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Like you heard, Judith, it's imperative for Africa to develop homegrown solutions to address home-developed threats. And in order to do that, a convening like this only starts as a foundation to address these issues. It's back to you in the studio.
And that's Sagir. Many thanks. We appreciate you, Sagir Ibrahim, there from the first ever African Chiefs of Defense Staff Summit in Abuja. Sagir Ibrahim, thanks.